Hello there. Is it me, or is there a complete lack of leadership here in South Yorkshire? And no, I don't mean from some of the fantastic businesses doing brilliant things in our region. I mean from our politicians. I actually meet lots of business people and we're in uncertain times. Whether it's worldwide, Trump, North Korea. Whether it's nationally and Brexit and all the uncertainty that creates. Locally, devolution. Is that opportunity or threat? And of course, the concern about whether it's United or Wednesday who are actually going to end up top of the championship. All these things create uncertainty. And one of the things I can't help thinking that the lack of leadership from our politicians in terms of pointing out a picture of what the future looks like for devolution, good or bad, it actually adds to that uncertainty. What can we actually do about this? Well, devolution appears, from what I've heard, to create opportunities. But I've got nobody telling me that and nobody sharing that picture. Equally, nobody's saying the things against it. There's no picture of the future. Therefore, what we talk about is getting that vision thing. That's what successful businesses do, and I think our politicians could learn from that. Getting that vision thing is 3D characteristic, number one, of dramatically and demonstrably different businesses. And it's about creating a picture of the future that stimulates, excites, and inspires. And it's not a business plan, it's not a cash flow forecast. It's worth pointing out Martin Luther King didn't stand on Capitol Hill saying I've got a strategic business plan and a cash flow forecast. He created a vision, created a dream that people to buy into. And maybe that's a bit grand for devolution, but I can't see anybody painting that picture for us all to buy into. So what can our politicians do? Well, they can learn from some of the businesses I've worked with who create some time when we sit down with them, we say, if we were sat here in 3 years' time, what does success look like? What's in place? What have you achieved? What's happening? What are people saying? What are people doing? What are people feeling? And that's going to happen in 3 years' time. What needs to happen in 12 months' time to put that into place? And then how do we share that and get people to buy into it? And what I see successful entrepreneurs and business leaders do are these 5 things which I think our politicians could do, but maybe you could do them too. 1, create it. Create a picture of the future that stimulates, excites and inspires. 2, get buy-in from the key people around you who can help you make that work. 3, share the vision. Get the messages out there in a way that means stuff for different people. What might work for a co-director might be very different from a member of your workforce on the shop floor. 4, use it to drive and shape performance. And 5, deliver. Do it. If you're working on a vision that actually creates and actually drags you to it, what you'll actually see is the best businesses make this work for them. What are you doing to get that vision thing? Does it stimulate, excite, and inspire people? Does it stimulate, excite, and inspire you? Whether you're a businessman or woman or politician, make this stuff work, get thinking in 3D, and get that vision thing.